山姆先生。
That's why I'm really happy to be back.
Thank you. Welcome. Mr. Richard Martel.
Thank you. It's my first time in Thailand.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, these three gentlemen are all part of our trade committee. Oh, great. We can talk about trade later. Exactly. One of my specialties, you know. Exactly. And Mr. Chris Lewis.
President, thank you so much for the hospitality. Thank you so much for having us. It's very good to be here. It's my first time in Taiwan. I can't really speak about trade, but I want to thank you for the opportunity to have the first wave. First delivery. Don't tell me that.
I've just introduced you. Anna is having arrived in Canada as part of the war and fled the war a couple of months ago from Ukraine and is interning in my office. Oh, great. And very appreciative of all the work you've done for England.
Yes, thank you very much for having us and for all the support that personal relations.
That's something we should do. Who's on the attorney office. Mr. Hill has, of course, they all have COVID in their office. Right. We're trying to find one person who didn't survive. Please be seated.
Thank you.
我们加拿大史格洛众议员伉俪，亚可诺众议员，川布雷众议员，马泰尔众议员，路易斯众议员伉俪，各位访团的贵宾，现场所有的贵宾，还有我们的同仁，大家早安，大家好。
The Honorable Judy Sgro, Chair of the Taiwan-Canada Parliamentary Friendship Group, and Mr. Sgro. The Honorable Angelo Iacono, Member of the Parliament of Canada. The Honorable Simon Pierre Savard Tremblay, Member of Parliament. The Honorable Richard Martel, Member of Parliament. The Honorable Chris Lewis, Member of Parliament, and Mrs. Lewis. Distinguished members of the delegation, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
很高兴，跟史格洛众议员还有亚可诺众议员再一次的见面，也非常欢迎川布雷众议员、马泰尔众议员跟路易斯众议员访问台湾。
I am delighted today to see Mrs. Sgro and Mr. Iacono once again. I also extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Savard Tremblay, Mr. Martel, and Mr. Lewis.
这次史格洛众议员以台加国会议员友好协会会长以及国贸委员会主席的身份，率团前来参加国庆典礼，对双方的交流格外的具有意义。
Mrs. Sgro is here in her capacity as chair of the Taiwan-Canada Parliamentary Friendship Group and chair of the Standing Committee on International Trade. She has led this delegation to attend our National Day celebrations. This is of great significance for our bilateral exchanges.
尤其在全球疫情爆发后，各位是第一个加拿大国会议员访问团，我要表达诚挚的欢迎，谢谢各位远道来访。后天10月13号，台湾的边境就要解封，相信会恢复更多的国际交流。
You are the first parliamentary delegation from Canada to visit Taiwan since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. I extend a heartfelt welcome and thank you all for traveling so far to join us. 2 days from now, on October 13th, Taiwan will relax its border controls. I believe this will greatly facilitate the resumption of international exchanges.
台湾和加拿大是重要的国际贸易伙伴，在所有的亚洲国家中，台湾是和加拿大双边贸易成长最快速的国家。去年台加双边贸易额 更创下从1995年以来最高的增加幅度。
Taiwan and Canada are key global trading partners. Canada's bilateral trade with Taiwan is growing faster than its trade with any other Asian nation. Last year, two-way trade increased more than at any time since 1995.
今年初，我们双方共同宣布启动台加投资促进及保障协议探索性讨论。透过这项协议的签署，能够打造更公开、透明以及友善的投资环境，并且深化双方的经贸连结。我们非常期待在不久的未来能听到更多的好消息。
At the beginning of 2022, Taiwan and Canada jointly announced the launch of exploratory talks regarding a foreign investment protection and promotion agreement. Signing such an agreement would create a more open, transparent, and friendly investment environment, as well as strengthen bilateral economic and trade links. We earnestly look forward to positive developments on this issue.
另外，去年台湾已经正式提出加入 CPTPP 的申请。台湾和加拿大在经济领域具有高度的互补性。我们期待加拿大能够支持台湾加入 CPTPP， 共同促进更多的经贸合作，创造更多的繁荣。
Last year, Taiwan formally submitted its application for membership of the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. Our economies are very well matched. We hope that Canada can support Taiwan's accession to the CPTPP. Together, we can promote even more economic and trade cooperation and generate even more prosperity.
我要借这个机会，我要感谢加拿大对台湾的重视和支持。加拿大外交部长、国防部长以及国贸部长都在今年8月对中国的军演活动表达高度的关切。随后，加拿大更在9月派遣军舰在台海执行自由航行任务，以行动来守护区域的稳定和平。
I also want to take this opportunity to thank Canada for the high regard and support it has shown for Taiwan. In August, Canada's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of National Defense, and Minister of International Trade expressed deep concern over China's military exercises. Soon thereafter, in September, a Canadian naval vessel conducted freedom of navigation operations in the Taiwan Strait, an action that served to uphold regional stability and peace.
加拿大政府也在国际场合为台湾发声，支持台湾的国际参与。我代表台湾人民表达最深的感谢。
The Canadian government also speaks up for Taiwan in the global arena and supports Taiwan's international participation. On behalf of the people of Taiwan, I express our sincerest appreciation for this.
最后，祝各位访问行程顺利。我们期待台湾和加拿大在各领域不断的深化交流，也持续携手合作，捍卫印太区域的和平稳定。
In closing, I wish you all a pleasant visit. We look forward to seeing Taiwan and Canada continue to deepen exchanges in all domains and cooperate further to safeguard peace and stability throughout the Indo-Pacific region. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. It is wonderful to see you again. And I have to compliment you on the wonderful ceremony for your 111th National Day. The performers were beautiful to see. And the fact that I love Taiwan and Taiwanese is words I heard a lot of people being proud to be Taiwanese. And I can say that I think in watching them, watching your constituents, and seeing the pride that they have in what their government and your ministers and your deputies have achieved, I think has been remarkable.
谢谢蔡总统阁下再次与我见面，在此我要特别肯定中华民国111年的国庆大会的成功，表演非常的精彩。那我也非常的热爱台湾以及台湾人，我可以从台湾人身上看到对于自己的身份认同的一个骄傲，对于台湾的政府以及各界的所有的成就，对自己感到的光荣。
in your wonderful speech yesterday, which I am taking to Canada, and I will share with our ministers as well for them to read it directly. You talked of several priorities, which we have shared interest. Taiwan is an important stakeholder for Canada. It is a two-way street, not a one-way street, and a valuable partner for the world, a beacon of stability, strong economy, that you also mapped out so very well yesterday, and the fact that you are not afraid to stand up for others.
昨天的国庆致辞，总统讲得非常的好，我也会把致辞的内容带回到加拿大去跟我们各部的部长分享。您在国庆致辞当中提到了许多优先事项，同时也都是我们加拿大感兴趣的议题。那对加拿大而言，台湾是一个很重要的利害关系人，这是一个双方互相重要的一个关系，而不是单向的。那台湾呢，也是世界非常有价值的伙伴，同时也是经济稳定强健的一座灯塔。台湾对于保护他人，对于为了其他的朋友也是勇于站出来的。
Taiwan's response to COVID, I believe, really accelerated the knowledge and the understanding of what Taiwan has accomplished. Not only what it has already accomplished, but the potential for tomorrow that is unending for everyone. And your message around the world of peace and stability is a critical message.
台湾防疫的成功，加速了全世界对台湾的成就以及能力的了解以及理解。不只是对于现在的成就，对于台湾未来能够有潜力能够成就的事情，现在全世界也认识的更多了。同时，也要向全世界发送一个讯号，就是对于全世界的和平稳定，台湾是不可或缺的。
Taiwan's response to Russia's full-scale invasion to Ukraine, with millions of dollars of donation and over 100 tons of humanitarian aid, was sent to the Ukraine. And on behalf of all of the Ukrainians in the world and in Canada, thank you so very, very much. I indicated earlier that one of my assistants fled Ukraine in the spring and came to Canada. And we stay very connected to the issue, and we thank you so very much for standing strong and again being a beacon of hope to so many. Taiwan, in my opinion, has demonstrated a very solid record on complying with the CPTPP. And we hope, as a parliamentary friendship group, and I believe most of the parliamentarians in Canada, hope that that accession to the CPTPP will happen sooner than later. On the issue of the FIPA, of course, I know, we all know, because we hear about it a lot, we know how important that is. And was very pleased that Minister Ning met with Minister John Deng as well on the exploratory talks. And my understanding is that things have continued to progress very well. So it would be a wonderful opportunity for Canada and Taiwan businesses to have that kind of an investment opportunity there for both of our countries to move forward and to build. Canada-Taiwan relationships is a very important thing, and I think it's important for the world to see. When we look at the amount of unrest, whether it's the issue with Ukraine, we look at Iran, we look at the people demanding access to human rights and so on, and all they have to do is look at Taiwan as an example of what you have created and what you have done. I am confident as we move forward, we will have more opportunities as we work on the Indo-Pacific strategy that we want to see happen. This is a very important part of the world, but it's also critical to have peace and stability. And Taiwan demonstrates all of that. So I'm very happy to be here with the delegation. It's wonderful to see Dr. Lee again. And you have sent wonderful representatives to Canada. Mr. Chen was with us, and now we have Dr. Harry Singh with us. And we do a lot of work together, and they do a wonderful job. So thank you so very much for this opportunity today, and I look forward to the conversation now. Thank you.
台湾在俄罗斯入侵乌克兰之后，也有许多的因应作为，例如说捐助了上百万美元以及上百吨的人道物资给乌克兰人民。因此呢，我要代表全世界以及在加拿大的乌克兰人特别向台湾致谢。那当然，我也提到了我的其中一位助理，也是在今年春天从乌克兰逃到加拿大，我们因此一起合作，也一起关切着乌克兰的议题。那台湾事实上呢，也在这样子一个动荡的时候呢，也都坚强着坚定自己的独立自主，那也是一个希望的灯塔。那在台湾呢，其实在贸易上面，其实也都是展现了对于 CPTPP 相关规定的许多的合规的相关的作为哈。那当然我们无论是我们的友台小组，还是许多其他加拿大国会议员的同事们，也都非常关切就是台湾加入 CPTPP 的问题的议题。那 FIPA 其实也是我们常听到也知道非常重要的议题。我也知道说相关的探索性讨论呢，其实进展得非常的顺利。那对于这样子一个投资的机会，对于加拿大以及对于台湾的企业来讲，都是很重要的机会。那台加双边的关系，我们自己很重视，全世界我们也必须要有进一步深化这样子一个双边关系，让全世界都能够看见。那在最近的动荡当中，我们无论是在乌克兰看到的战争，还是在伊朗看到的许多的抗争，大家其实都非常努力的在争取自己的人权。但他们这个时候就应该要把注意力转向台湾，看看台湾的成就，就能够给他们更多的启发。那事实上，我们在加拿大这边，我们有拟定我们属于自己的印太策略。我们知道印太地区是个非常重要的地区。那最后呢，我要特别感谢台湾的政府。我这边看到了，再次见到了李大使，很高兴。那无论是之前的陈大使，是现任的曾大使，在我们加拿大都推动了非常重要的工作，他们的工作也都非常的有成就。非常感谢这一次的机会，我期待接下来我们的双边讨论。
谢谢史葛洛众议员。